Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Nine Tarot. Today I'm going to be reading from these three decks for your next 48 hours, Wednesday all the way till Friday, what you should expect. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you are new or returning, thank you for being here, my love, and welcome. Also, if you are looking for any personal readings, the details are in the description box below. But currently I have on sale all readings for $50. So no matter what that's love, finances, business, entrepreneurship, you name it. But yeah, go ahead and check that out when you have a chance. I also have free readings called Nye Messages. Nye just like the YouTube name, and that is messages. That is available to you whenever you go check that out. But please do. Lastly, I do thank you so much for being here, Gemini. I appreciate you. When it's lit, come and sit, my baby. When it's lit, come and sit. Yes. Okay, it gave me... I've been doing Aries and Taurus, Gemini, so I'm going to let y'all know too, but look how big this deck is. My hands is pretty small. My hands is pretty small, so I'm going to try... Ah! Oh, you're going to hear some sort of good news. Or you could be dealing with an Aries because they got this as well. You're going to be hearing some sort of good news coming within the next 48 hours. 1, 2. Okay. 3. Okay. All right. I'm going down a narrow road. I'm going down a narrow road. Some of you could have some sort of dissatisfaction with life lately. But I am hearing Narrow Road by NLE Choppa and Lil Baby. So some of y'all could be going down a narrow road due to you being dissatisfied with life. Okay. So let's see. Within the next 48 hours, it says grasshopper, balance, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Could be seeing grasshoppers a lot. Ooh, lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Ooh, ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Hey, for some of y'all could even be getting proposed to in the next 48 hours, but that's only for like a small percentage. I am seeing as well that there is some sort of proposal, like offer. So even if it's not an actual marriage proposal, somebody could be asking you for a favor or ask you to do something, but this is going to benefit you in a great way. You could even hear of good news or pay attention to text messages, emails, things of that such, because there's something that's coming. Some sort of dissatisfaction with life may cause you to overreact. I'm just going to say be careful not to overreact in certain situations, especially if you are married or in a business with somebody. Control your anger because there's some sort of good news coming and you can sabotage it before it comes. I am seeing that. For some of you as well, it could actually be lightning and thundering where you are. I do see as well, some of you, roses could be significant. So somebody could have a rose tattooed on them, because I am seeing a tattoo. For others of you, somebody may actually be getting roses. Some of you may need to be careful of jumping too quick at something. Because, you know, grasshoppers, they jump too quick. And they jump very far. Yeah, especially if you've been thinking about leaving or traveling somewhere. Be careful because I don't think that you should travel anywhere because there's some sort of opportunity coming. 3 of Pentacles, or sorry, 3 of Wands is in reverse. So there's something coming that's going to, yeah, time to go out and have fun. Some of you could be eating a lot of grapes in the next 48 hours. Some of you could be wearing hats in the next 48 hours. It says you would be playing a different role. Look, persevere and you will overcome problems. So you need to persevere, especially if you're a dark woman, because I see that there. You need to persevere with something within the next 48 hours because there's something coming in, some sort of good news. I am seeing as well, hold on, let me make sure y'all can see this rightly. Some of you could actually be spending time with a daughter. And if you have an older child, I do see if you're a grandparent, you could be spending time with your grandchildren. Some of you as well, look, bus. Some of you want to travel. Some of you want to travel. Some of you want to travel. I feel like you want to travel to leave, to get away. Look, news coming in reverse and heaven sent. So the news haven't came yet, but it's coming. Because look, good news. Spiritual. Your spirit has been telling you this. You've been getting signs, synchronicities that some sort of good news is coming on the way, and it's directly from God. Some of you have been depressed. Somebody's favorite color could be blue. I am saying as well, you could be thinking about your childhood, what you manifested, stuff that went on in your childhood. I am seeing as well, your child could like draw you a picture within the next 48 hours, like a paint out year, something about last year, because year is in reverse. Something about last year, something is happening this year. You haven't healed from something. You have not healed from something. Look, trust your intuition in reverse. You've been getting intuitive nudges about something, but you're not trusting it. Some of you could deal with a Sagittarius. Yeah, because look, it says move on. Some of you want to move on from something. Look, keep going in reverse. I feel like you just want to up and give up on something in the next 48 hours. Some of you may want to go on vacation to relax. I am seeing that there's a major delay. There's a major delay. I am seeing as well that something is going to be too expensive, especially a vacation. So be careful where you go. I am also seeing as well, you just may want to sit down and relax for the next 48 hours. But I am seeing like you may need to run errands and things like that, and it may irritate you. Some of you may be a single mother and doing things on your own, and you may want help. Talks behind your back is in reverse. So if you think somebody is fake and they're talking behind your back, especially if it's your child, that's a no. Bad news. So you may feel like somebody is bad news. That's what I'm feeling as well. Some of you may need to stop being cold towards someone. One. Give me 2 more for Gemini. 2. I'm going down a narrow road. Some of you could be dealing with a cardinal sign. The cardinal sign, that's a Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. Look, this is in reverse. Sadness is in reverse. So you're going to get over some sort of sadness is in reverse. Let's see. I'm going down a narrow road. Oh. Somebody could have brown eyes as well. Brown eyes is very significant. I am seeing as well, if you have Legos, I'm seeing somebody build a Lego house or like spending time with their child and their toys in like their room. You're helping a child's imagination within the next 48 hours. Some of you could be sick. I'm seeing a nose cold or like allergies. I am seeing that. Or I'm seeing like a mental sickness. Somebody could be tall. You could be dealing with a Taurus because they got that as well. If you're wondering if something is real or if somebody is being real, yes, they are. They're being real. They're being real, especially if it's some sort of love bombing. It's actually love. They're giving real love. Yeah, look, stay. Some of y'all want to move on. I told you, Gemini. Some of y'all just want to get up and leave. No, in the next 48 hours, you should stay. You haven't healed from something. I feel like there's going to be somebody tampering with you. Tampering with your peace. Especially tampering. It could have something to do with somebody's daughter. Somebody could even be tampering with your relationship. But I am seeing as well that your relationship is real. And I do feel like whoever this is that's trying to come in could be a woman, because it's woman. It's a woman. And then it said dealings or relationship with a hold on. Yeah. Could even be a dark woman. And look, you know what's crazy? Look. Bull, you definitely could be dealing with a Taurus. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So, some sort of opposition is coming, right? In the next 48 hours. And you're going to find out, especially, okay, so this is what I'm saying. If you have opposition, right? And I am seeing that if you have a person and you've been worried about, like, this person, like, somebody coming in and getting in between you guys, I do not see that. Oh, 9 of Cups! There's going to be some sort of wish coming true. You could even be in the bath, finding out. You could even be on the phone with someone and somebody could tell you about something. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, ha, you you dirty, stinking wench. Like, somebody is coming to interrupt your peace, but at the end of the night, at the end of the 48 hours, you're going to be like this. Okay? Period. It's going to be interrupted, but not for that long. Somebody's not going to participate in the third party. It says 3 of Cups. You see how there's 3 women involved? If you've been worried if somebody's going to participate in the third party, I'm hearing the answer is no. Somebody is putting their guard and their walls down with you. I am seeing as well that your kids could be stressing you out. Look. Argument and fights in the home could be very significant within the next 48 hours. I am seeing as well that this could have already happened. But I am seeing you could be nervous because you feel like you and your partner is arguing and fighting, or you're not getting along, or your anger has just causing you to just spiral out of control. And I am seeing that your partner is like, no matter what we go through, I'm still going to remain Gemini's person. I'm still going to remain Gemini's one. Somebody's choosing you. So if you wanted to know if somebody's going to be able to come in and just take your person, no. So there could be a height difference. Okay, so how you would know this is very significant. I am seeing a playground. You could be taking your child to the playground, or somebody could be taking your child to the playground, but I am seeing a playground. I'm seeing as well that you could be wanting to go swimming, but some of you may need to go buy a bathing suit. So I'm seeing somebody go shopping for a bathing suit within the next 48 hours. Somebody could have blonde, brown, or black hair. Somebody could have a pixie cut, like, what's a Betty Boop cut. I'm also seeing as well a lot of tattoos. You could have a lot of tattoos. Somebody could have very strong hands. If you've been wanting to go to the spa, I'm seeing that wait till a little bit longer, especially if you've been wanting to go get like a massage, because I'm seeing somebody get massage, but I am not seeing it happen in the next 48 hours. This is something that you need to plan in advance for. The next 48 hours is definitely going to be significant on your home, your family, and your relationship if you have one. If not, then this has to do with business. I am seeing someone offer you some sort of proposition within the next 48 hours. Something you manifested since you were a little girl is going to be very significant. Oh, some of you may also need to be careful to take your shoes off when you're in water. I'm also seeing as well, just be careful of walking around water, especially if you have heels on, because I'm seeing somebody either bust their head or break their heel. But that's only for some of you. Somebody may live on a ranch, like a farming ranch. If you've been wanting to move like apartments or things, somebody may be messing with you in like an apartment building. Like, let's say if you do live in an apartment building, you may even find out like a neighbor or somebody's kid, like, they keep doing stuff like, like bumping too hard, especially if somebody lives above you. I see somebody like bumping too hard. Or if they have a child, I see their child like running in the hallway. It's weird. I'm also seeing, like, if you're a parent as well, be careful. You may step on one of your child's toys. You're about to be some sort of queen of a castle. Yeah, you're about to be some sort of queen of a castle. And all this discomfort, this dissatisfaction, this unhealing, this coldness that you have been putting up is about to leave. Something is about to happen, and it's real. You're not going to think it's real. It's like going to be like, pinch me so I can make sure it's real. Like one of those. But I'm saying that you need to stay. Some sort of, somebody could even want to move in with you or make amends. Especially if this is like a baby daddy. I am seeing somebody wanting to see their children or spending more time with their children. But if this is where we depart, Gemini, I do thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye. Somebody that you cut off, or somebody that you were thinking of cutting off or were about to cut off, I am seeing as well there is going to be an elevation in how you guys communicate with each other and deal with each other. Thanks, Gemini.